So I just filmed a 10-minute update and I didn't realize my camera was turned the wrong way. So all you got was just me talking while all you saw was the mirror that is in front of me because my camera was flipped. Oh my God, why can't I do this anymore? I swear, I don't know how to vlog anymore. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what I'm doing today is a lot. It is Monday, June 14th. It's now 9 o'clock in the morning. It wasn't 9 o'clock when I originally started filming this. So, give me a second. I can't talk and do my eyeliner at the same time. Okay, so my eyeliner is really dark because one of the things I was updating you on is that I have a Black Widow charity event next week. Well, it's a superhero charity event and I'm being Black Widow, and I wanted to throw on some of my makeup and my new costume. I got a new Black Widow suit because my old one it doesn't really fit anymore, and it's also ripping in a ton of places. I've needed to replace it for years. But anyways, I wanted to do some test photos today just to kind of get fully in costume and just remember how to do the costuming and like the makeup and all that, and just kind of throw everything on, make sure everything fits right and it's all good. And because I have makeup on, I figured I would vlog and give some updates and do some and you know, you can hang out with me while I do some writing today and talk about writing and the self-publishing process. There's so much, there's just so much. So my updates are that I launched my website. All of this is gonna be linked down below. So I launched my website. I hate making websites. I've always hated making websites, but it's there. I like it. And I'll probably do some improvements on it. And there's also some ideas that I saw some of my friends have on their website. I thought it was really cool. So I'll probably add those. Not right now because I'm kind of over websites at the moment. But I'll probably add those eventually. I am also now on Goodreads. I'm a Goodreads author. You can follow me on Goodreads. My book, Shattered Tales Midnight, my novella that's coming out November 1st, is also on Goodreads. You can pre-order the ebook on Amazon. I'll link that down below. You can add my book to your TBR on Goodreads, Shattered Tales Midnight. I've revamped my Patreon, so I've relaunched that. I have a couple different tiers now. And we have a book club. So we started the first book club in June. And the first book we are reading is Well Met by Jen DeLucia. It is a cute and cozy romance about a girl working at a Renaissance fair. And I loved it so much. I actually read it in one sitting. I jumped the gun. But it's adorable. And that's all I'm going to say because my patrons will get the detailed thoughts and response to it. What else? I'm an Amazon author. I've got a ton of new notebooks. I've got two of my favorites right here because I'm a nerd. My Black Widow and Winter Soldier inspired notebook. And then I've got my Sam Wilson Cap notebook. So those are available. Those are linked down below. Get those on Amazon. And this is one of my original ones, my Bear inspired notebook. I got all kinds of stuff. I just had a couple gamer inspired ones come up, they're like the 9-bit or 8-bit, whatever. I'm not a gamer, I'm sorry. But you can see all those down below. I think that's all. I went camping this weekend. That was phenomenal. Love camping. What else? I've done a ton of boring adult stuff like filling out job applications, all that boring stuff. Today my plan is to do some writing. I already filled out 3 or 4 applications this morning. So all the boring adult stuff is out of the way, sort of. I have to clean up from camping. So I have to clean up the kitchen, which is probably what I'm going to do after I get ready to kind of take a break from sitting. Oh, I got mascara everywhere. From sitting in front of my computer since I've been here almost 4 hours. I mean, I've gotten up and gotten breakfast and kind of been up and down, but I've mostly been in front of my computer, so I need to give my computer a break before I get back into writing. And I need to tidy up the kitchen and the bedroom because that's kind of where everything exploded after we unpacked our cars. And what, I feel like I have something else to do today. I don't have anywhere to go today because my husband took my car today. And I can't drive his because I keep getting mascara everywhere. I don't know how to drive a stick. So I need to learn how to drive a stick. Because if he's got one, I need to learn how to drive the dang thing. So, oh my goodness, you guys are probably like cringing because I have mascara everywhere. Oh my god, why can't I do this? I can't remember how to vlog, I can't remember how to make up. It's only been like 4 days since I've worn makeup, so like what the heck? Anyways, like you guys really care about makeup because this is Starlight Beauty channel. Nothing against the beauty community. I'm just not. I have one way to do my makeup and that's how I stick to it. That's how I stick to it. But listen, you know what? That's the Dita Von Teese advice. Find a technique that works for you and stick to it. So yeah, that's my update. So I'm gonna come back later. Oh, no. One last update. Where'd it go? I threw it on the floor. I'm starting my revision process because I have all of my beta feedback. Sorry, coffee kicked in. I've got all of my feedback. So I printed out the first draft of Shattered Tales Midnight, and I'm going to write in all of the feedback that my readers gave me. One of the girls, my friend Melissa, this is going to sound awful, but it's actually wonderful. She nitpicked a bunch of stuff, and it's so perfect because there's a bunch of stuff that I probably wouldn't have caught, like in one of the early chapters, I said the fairy godmother didn't have wings, and then in one of the later chapters, I said she did have wings. So, like, she caught a bunch of little details that I probably wouldn't have caught in my revisions, and she caught some details that other readers didn't. So, yay, it was so great. So I'm going to go in and write down all of the feedback, all the specific feedback and, like, certain parts and general feedback and all of that stuff, and I'm going to use the notebook that I bought to handwrite everything that I can't handwrite anymore, but I need to, so I'm going to be very careful not to not to flare my tendonitis again. So I'm going to go fix this mascara that I got everywhere, and then when I start getting into my revision process, that's when I'll check in with you. Okay, so it's like 20 after 5, and cleaning took a lot longer than I expected it to. So I am just now sitting down to read my draft. And it's hard because all I really want to do right now is work on my Camelot story, but I'm not on deadline for that. So I'm going to read this. I think I am going to take some notes as I read. I don't know. There's only 33 pages. I could read it pretty fast. Actually, I'll just read it first. So I'm going to do that and then I'll check in after I finish. Okay, Epiphany. I think Save the Cat's beat sheet is going to be perfect for this novella. When I first read Save the Cat, it didn't really resonate with me. I wasn't the biggest fan, especially because of like the middle, and it didn't really hit on the villain. And there was all this stuff like that I didn't really like about it. But I think because when I was reading it, I was thinking about my Camelot story, and this beat sheet doesn't fit my Camelot story, but I think it's going to fit this really well. So as I'm going through this, I'm actually going to map out my story using this beat sheet, because I always write with a 3-act structure. So, and this has a 3-act structure, so I think it will work. So, okay, so I've got my notebook. I'm ready to go. I started, and I've got Save the Cat, got my binder, and I want to get Act 1 done today. So there's 5 different beats in Act 1. You have the opening image, theme stated, setup, catalyst, and debate. And I think I can get that done because dinner's going to take a minute. I'm cooking a whole chicken tonight. It already smells freaking phenomenal. So I have time, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm sorry for rambling. I'm tired, and I'm like all over the place. So I recorded this clip before and I completely brain farted, and I was actually going to use it, but then my camera filmed it upside down and I can't figure out how to make it not upside down. So, okay, let's do the thing. Hello. So it is now Tuesday the 15th at 2:48, and I know I said I was going to take you, it was just going to be one day, but it's going to be 2. The unpacking and cleaning from camp took a lot longer than I anticipated. But I've had a really productive day so far, and I was going to update you earlier, but I ended up crashing on the couch. So I got up early this morning, and I've said it before that I'm not Save the Cat's biggest fan, but I actually think it's working really well for my novella. So I ended up mapping out the beat sheet. You can see it here. If you have the book, it's on page 27, the whole little thing right here. And I just woke up, so excuse me. I've got it all mapped out. You can see quickly so you don't read it. So I've got that mapped out, and I feel really good about it. I think it solved my pacing issues. I also had an epiphany that I can't remember if I said anything in the last clip, but I need to start it earlier. So I want to sit down for the next, I don't know, half an hour, maybe 45 minutes or so, and type out the new opening image, because it's going to start maybe a chapter or two before what I have in this rough first draft. And I'm going to try to stick to this. I had a brain fart. Beat sheet, that's what it's called. Oh my goodness. Whew, I've got a giant cup of coffee. It's okay. It's probably a little late to have coffee, but it's fine. So there's that. Excuse me. So, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Sorry, I mowed the lawn this morning and it kicked my butt. Because I'm really out of shape, and two, our yard is so uneven, so it was kind of hard getting the push mower to go over certain spots. What was I saying? I'm gonna rewrite the opening image, so I'm gonna check in after I get that done. Okay, so I got a whopping 291 words, and it is now 4:10 because I decided to make a TikTok and got lost down the TikTok rabbit hole. Oops. But I did get 291 words done. I've got 2 paragraphs of a new opening, and I've been studying my script. So, I mean, I have been productive. I have been productive. It is now 4:13. I think I want to do a 10-minute sprint and then go clean the dishes. So I cleaned out the refrigerator today. So of course there's a whole bunch of gross Tupperware in the sink. Not Tupperware, because Tupperware is a gross MLM. You know, it's funny how like some brands are just so popular that you just call the thing by the brand name. Tupperware, Kleenex, like I can't think of anything else right now. But comment below of the things that you call by the brand name rather than like the actual thing. Like obviously a Kleenex is a tissue and Tupperware are just storage containers, just plastic storage food containers. But can you tell I'm tired? Okay, so I did a 10-minute sprint and I got 312 words in that sprint, which is awesome. So that brings my total to, I don't feel like doing the math, so give me a second, 545 words. So that is not bad at all. It is now 4:30, and I think I'm gonna take a break to go do some dishes and maybe get dinner started. I don't know. I made a whole chicken yesterday and I have a ton of chicken left over, so I think I'm gonna make creamy chicken pasta. It's so good. It's pasta, but you mix a whole jar of sauce with cream cheese, and then you shred up chicken and mix it in the sauce and then pour it over the noodles, and you guys, it is delicious. It is delicious. It works best with tomato and basil pasta sauce. So good. And then you put the Parmesan cheese over you guys. Anyways, this isn't a food channel. But I'm going to take a break for right now. My wrist is starting to hurt. But 545 words today is not bad at all, especially considering I had a good writing day today. I mapped out the entire Save the Cat beat sheet for my novella, and then I wrote 545 words today. This is good. This is a good writing day. Heck yes. Hello. I don't know what I did with my tripod, so you're getting me flipped around vlog style. It is now Saturday, June 19th, about 2 o'clock, and it's been a few days since, let's turn you around here. There we go. We're out of the sun. It's been a couple days since I've updated. I worked the pirate ship 2 days in a row, and then had to recuperate. It's been a long time since I performed that hard. I did 3 90-minute shows on Wednesday and 2 90-minute shows on Thursday, and I am beat. You can still hear how tired I am. But I haven't done any writing since I last checked in, but I have some time now in between stuff to do a couple writing sprints. So I'm hoping to do 2 to 3 writing sprints. I really need to get going on this draft because I have a deadline to meet, so I want to get that done. Today we're celebrating Father's Day today instead of tomorrow because Tim works tomorrow and the kid goes home to her mom's tomorrow, so we're celebrating today. It was real cute. She made him breakfast in bed, and then we went out, got some shopping done, came home, had some lunch, and we're gonna go out to dinner later. So let's see. All right, I'm giving myself about half an hour, so let's see how many sprints I can do in that half an hour. Okay, so instead of writing sprints, I think I'm going to type out the Save the Cat outline that I mapped out, just so I have it, because I'm still really tired, and trying to actually write is kind of hard right now. So I think I'm going to redo my outline, Save the Cat style, update my outline, and start there. So I'm trying not to deviate from my outline. Yeah, that's the word, whatever. I always end up getting away from my outline so much to the point where like my outline and my draft are like completely different stories. I'm really trying not to do that with this novella. So I think that's what I'm going to work on, is typing up my new outline. So I will check in when I'm done with that. Okay, so it is now 3 o'clock and I've only gotten 3 chapters typed up. So I'm going to call it a day. It's like pulling teeth with me. I'm still really tired. So anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me in this very sporadic vlog that was supposed to be one day and then ended up being a week. I wanted to get as much writing content in as I could, so I don't know, I hope I was sort of entertaining. I don't know, I feel like I don't have anything to update you on. I'm just still doing the same thing, just writing. But again, I do have my notebooks for sale. They'll be linked down below. I've got my website up and running. I've got my Patreon up and running. We're still reading Well Met for the June book club. And I will see you guys in my next video.